So I've got here, guard your eye gate and your ear gate. And I don't know where I got this terminology from. Must be from one of the many things that I've studied. Your eyes, your ears, these are the primary senses that you're fed information. And I say guard your eye gate, one, because what you see is going to influence you so much, and what you listen to is going to program you so much. So you need to be careful what you allow your eyes to see and what you allow your ears to hear. And that's why, speaking on the ears first, be careful of the type of music that you listen to. Be careful with the type of messaging and symbolism that's going through that music. A lot of people don't think about it. Be careful with the sounds and the beats, and be aware of how that might make you feel. I was walking down the street, I think yesterday or 2 nights ago, and there was one Tupac song, and he was just like, I want to get high and smoke weed every day. And I'm just like, that's not the kind of stuff you want to be listening to. So hip hop music in general is usually around pussy, money, weed, and or they're glorifying the drug lifestyle, prison lifestyle, and things like that. Oh, I did this whilst I was in prison. I did that, then I was in prison. It's not really something you want to be listening to. In general, most music is secular. Most music that's not putting you in a positive state of mind, or like, you just need to listen to the content and guard your ear gate. And this is also, like, I understand that, bear in mind that when you are listening to music using an earphone, that is direct access, like direct access. You can't really tune out completely your ear gate to the outside world. You might be walking down the street, this song is playing, sex, 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 because that's what sells. Sex sells. And all of these things are trying to get you to regress and get you to have sex, get you to focus on sex. That's what the world is trying to do. If you look at it, even if you're interested in working out, and training, you open up an Instagram feed, you open up this feed, they're always showing you naked bodies. Naked bodies is next to sex. You shouldn't focus on anyone else's body except yours. And yeah, so be careful what you allow your ears to be influenced by. And your eyes, these are our most valuable commodities. This is what sells. Like, you use all these social media apps, and just because of this, people are getting paid. Like, be careful. Like, and this is why I don't like to use short form content. I understand it's addictive. It's easier said than done in terms of like getting out of. But you need to be careful, because the algorithm is controlling. The algorithm knows what you want to like, knows what you want to watch, it knows what you like, it knows what you want to see, and it's programming you so that you spend longer on these tools and devices. And that's the reason that this content is not going to be popular, because I'm telling you, hey, like, avoid short form content. Right now, I've only got the YouTube app. I don't use TikTok. I don't use Instagram. Because why? Because they all have reels and shorts. Even LinkedIn has shorts. Facebook has shorts. All of these social media. So you're just giving yourself more tools to be distracted by. And there's no room for distraction when you're on the journey of growth and self-mastery. So I would minimize and short form content can be great, don't get me wrong. But in general, like, for example, if I'm trying to learn something quickly, I would opt for short form content. I could just type it in short form, show me how to do it in 60 seconds, great. But you just have to be careful of the mindless scrolling. You're literally in TikTok the moment you're doing that. You're just ticking along. That's what TikTok is for. It's for people just ticking along, wasting, next thing 2 hours have passed, 3 hours have passed, and you wonder why you're not progressing. So be careful what you allow your eyes to see. Again, there's only so much, like sometimes I'm just thinking, like, should I have a daughter? I go out on the street and there's men like selling themselves, women selling themselves in so many different ways. Like, you just see a man walking naked on the street, and I'm just thinking, would I want my daughter walking on the street and she sees that, and this madman starts running towards her? And I'm just like, yeah, man, there's a lot of mad people out here. And when you realize and accept that life is spiritual, you'll almost automatically become more withdrawn into yourself and keeping your circle small. Like, there's no room for all of this extra stuff. So guard your ear gate, guard your ear gate, guard your eye gate. I find English so hard. I'm just looking at my notes here. So replace consumption with stillness. And I want to add, like, it's fine to consume content sometimes. Just be careful of how much content you're consuming. But it is always better to be a producer than a consumer. So if you want to consume and you're mindlessly scrolling on TikTok, why don't you start your own short form content page. You don't have to show your face. You don't have to do this. Like, start producing and shift your mindset to more of a producer's mindset than a consumer's mindset. So that way, when you're consuming, you're getting some benefit out of it somewhat as well, because you're also a producer of that platform and you could be learning. So replace consumption with stillness. In this age, in this day and age where we're just bombarded by distractions, technology, again, this is why meditation, I would argue, is an essential practice. Like, it is a must, I would say, at this stage, because we're always connected. Phone's always pinging, notifications always hopping off. And as I get more busy online, it's getting crazier and crazier, because I don't really spend a lot of time on the personal side of digital. Mine's all business, but still over there, it's becoming overwhelming, especially because I don't like notifications. I don't like my phone pinging off. I don't like my phone ringing. Notifications are off, pings are off. I don't receive phone calls. I don't want to receive phone calls, that kind of stuff. So you want to replace consistent consumption with stillness. And I've tried to incorporate it, but having a no technology day, if you can, like, at least no phones, like, leave your phone off. If that's possible, do that. Having a Schultz hour, like, a lot of people don't spend 1 hour a day disconnected. Like, disconnect for 1 hour a day. Okay, you finish work at 6 p.m. Between 6 and 7, don't consume anything. Don't consume any digital content. Don't use any technological devices. Try that. See how it can affect your state of mind and benefit you. So yeah, I've written here, guard your ear gate and your eye gate with the utmost diligence. Do your best to avoid darkness in all its forms and guises. You are a being of light. TV, social media, all of these things are all distractions and forms of escapism. That's the message of the school.